my way to Wales, Mount Snowdon, with the idea of kipping there tonight and waking up in the car early in the morning. Hopefully no one steals the bike on the back, and then ascending Snowdon. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. A little apprehensive, never done it before. Doing it solo. It's always a little bit of an iffy one when it's solo, because, you know, if I get a bit of an injury, I've still got to drive 5.5 hours back on my own. I haven't got anyone else to cover the driving, so. But, yeah.
After 500 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Morning. I'm at the bottom of Snowdon. I'm running a little bit late because Google got the first light time wrong, and I hung about thinking it wasn't going to be for another half an hour, and 30 minutes ago the sun started coming up and I could have got going, and that's when I needed to go. So today I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to hit Snowdon Ranger Pass. It's bucket list ticking time a bit. Here we are. Beginning of my ride, a little bit later than I would have liked. I should just about be off the trail with the legal time. I've got my navigation on my watch here, so easy to keep an eye on it. And we're straight into a climb. And I think the biggest thing today, obviously, is going to be climbing. I'm going up by the Lemberis path and coming up down by Rangers. And the biggest thing today is the fact that, oh my god, you obviously have to come equipped, and I think I must have at least a 10 kilo backpack. Wow, I haven't even got off the road climb yet, which is freaking steep. You wouldn't believe how steep it is. I'm sure it looks completely flat on the camera, but I actually had to get off and walk one bit of the road. It was so steep with all this weight on. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it was this road that I saw JP come down on his video. Thanks JP for the informative video. And it looked like he was absolutely motoring. But on the video, of course, it didn't look that steep. Now I can see why he was going so fast. This will be when I come back down this, it will be the steepest road descent I've ever come down. Anyway, you can see it's already beautiful. There are sheep in the fields as the sun is rising behind the mountains, and it's going to be a lovely day, and I'm really hoping for a clear Snowdon summit. That's what the weather forecast is for, so that's why I'm here today. Lemberis Path, here we come. Look at that, off into the sunrise. Stunning views already. This is supposedly the easier way up, and supposedly the less challenging way down if you want to come, but there's some massive rock steps there, and I've seen on other people's videos them crossing these little drainage ditches, but what you can't see is they're 7-8 inches wide. Wow. If you're thinking of coming up here, do not underestimate this climb, and also fully expect to be walking some of it. As quite frankly, this is rideable, but a whole lot of it isn't. Right, so I'm about halfway on the climb, and just crossing the bridge, and you can't even see how high I am, but I'm already done the most bonkers up the highest hill I've ever pedalled. This is be awesome if you're fit or on an e-bike, but I'm enjoying it all the same. Beautiful. Well, this isn't the route that I'm coming back down, because I'm going down ranges. I decided to walk up here because it's an easier climb, and ranges I think is harder from what I hear. Well, this is pretty hard, so I'm glad I did that. Look at this section. You're not going to be able to tell on camera, but it's ridiculously steep and steppy. And ranges is worse than this, so it's going to be interesting. Oh my word, this section's steep, but look at the view, look at that lake. This isn't the worst bit. The worst bit's just back there. I had to put the bike on my back and carry a 14 kilo bike with a 15 kilo backpack up huge rock steps. That was a killer. Someone came past me and said, I hope it's worth it. I was like, whoa, yeah, me too. Still on my descent, but oh my word. That's like sheer down there with a whole bunch of loose stuff up here. You'd easily fall down. Look at that. You see the little tiny road in the bottom? 3/4 of the way up, not even at the top yet. Sun's just come over the top of there. It's beautiful. I'm loving the descent. Ascent. Wow. That last section I reached, found that hard. Had to stop repeatedly. So steep. Yeah. But it's eased up a bit now. Still walking, but look at the views. That may be Ranger's Path down there. Morning. Yeah, that one. Oh my word. This is it. Oh wow. Well, this is it. I can see the summit. Probably 750 meters away. Wow. And that stone marks the Ranger's turn off. Stone water railway over there sticking up. Oh wow, this climb has been challenging, made me feel a bit dizzy actually at times. I was out of breath, but I've now got summititis, so I'm heading up there, come what may now. There you go. Ranger's Path turns off down there, and look at those views. I'm looking forward to the descent. I'm a little bit, I should be off in time, but I'm a little bit late, so it just means that particularly until I turn off to Rangers down this section here, I'm probably going to have quite a few walkers to look out for. Oh wow, just look at that. That is incredible. There's another path down there. Wow. For another day. Not today. Wow, look at this. So this hill just keeps on giving, just in terms of views and steepness. It's like, just when you think you're there, I don't know, massively steep. There we go. Made it to the top of Snowdon. Wow, that was a brutal climb with a bike. Oh, so worth it though. Look at this. Apparently it's a good down ranges. It's a good 30 minutes of solid descent, so I will be rewarded. Look at this. This is the first time I've ever climbed to the top of any mountain, let alone with a bike. And I set out on this journey and it was the anniversary of my dad's death, so this is somewhere I came with him, just me and him, so it's quite special for me to revisit it and just say, hi Dad, hate you looking down. I'm a little bit closer. Right, now for the descent. Boom. Oh my word!